Hello, fellow explorers, wanderers, travellers, and pioneers across the countless worlds of No Man's Sky. Yep, that's right. We're here today because I was away doing stuff most of the weekend, so I didn't get a chance to do anything on Sunday. As promised, however, I try to do at least one video now a week. I will ramp up, and this is No Man's Sky. I'm just here on my remodeled Corvette, the Chromium Shadow, looking at this space station and just drinking in the absolute majesty of this game that has grown so much since launch into something truly spectacular. And I wanted to take some time today to just have a wander through some of the things that I've done and built on this game with you and show you a couple of my outposts, including my main outpost, which was on a planet that has changed much, including when Worlds 2.0 came out. When Worlds 2.0 came out, the base that I had originally was smaller, was made of wood, and it kept on getting invaded by giant trees. They would regrow all over the place, and so I was left to just break everything down. And I thought, why not build my headquarters opposite, as close as possible, to my settlement, so I could just visit the settlement by walking out the front door and running across to the settlement building. But yeah, we are about to dock in the space station. And I'm playing in my save that's set onto custom creative. I finished the game. I have every single achievement for it. It is my relax, chill, and just enjoy game at the moment, while I've got other games to play, waiting to see what this new update for Starfield will bring. I'm looking forward to Free Lanes. I was playing with a mod called Astrogate, but Free Lanes looks as though it's going to be far more immersive, and obviously it's built specifically for the game, so it should have no issue. I've also done my level best to remove the Xbox apps top and bottom black bars using a custom frame for OBS, but unfortunately I cannot get rid of the new format no matter how hard I try. There was an update this morning though to OBS, and it's changed it a little. The audio mixer bar looks totally different now. But here we are on a space station, and we're just going to take a quick teleport from the station to my main headquarters via a couple of other places. So sit back, relax, enjoy me for the ride, join my little adventure with my freighter and everything. And we've got my bases, my settlements, any space stations. I'm going to head to the bases, and I have, if you look, my headquarters will go here because this is the most detailed of this particular save's headquarters that I've got. And I will probably be doing a Redux video on the automatic light system that I like to use for some of my bases. I'm not using automatic lights on this one. I'm just disabling base power so I can enjoy myself and do that kind of thing. But yes, there is a way to make automatic lights on a base, as long as they come off a power grid and you're not using automatic base power. And here we are. First things first. Actually, we're going to first person view because it's easier. And we'll start just at the front door. So I'll just move through these areas as quickly as possible, while I'm also waiting for the Space Engineers update to contracts. There's my settlement over there. Yeah, so Space Engineers is getting another update with contracts, and there's going to be 7 large platform style blocks for building landing pads and so on. So that should be fun to play around with. I am looking at starting, as I said, another survival guide, but I think I'll probably wait until the new update's out so I can start with all the features from the get-go. Until then, I'll probably entertain you with some stuff on No Man's Sky. There's a couple of neat little things you can do with the building system that's not glitch building. I don't tend to use it. All of this was just built as is, so I'll give you an overview of it using photo mode. So up we go, chromium shadow sitting atop it, and there's the headquarters from an isometric bird's eye view. You can see it's quite a nice build, I think. I tried to go for a clean one on it and used a bunch of things. Like, one of my favourite things to do is make landing pads with actual structural support, even though No Man's Sky doesn't need it. I also like to pretend it requires structural support on the other side. It's just a little thing that I like to do. And just add a bit of detail here and there. But anyway, first floor, the ground floor, we have a couple of things. In through the main door, it's all carpeted. That took a while to do, I can tell you. And there's the landing pad access. And we have hydroponics with my little carbon planters, which are very useful, especially early game when you can get them. Nice little detailing on the corridor, and your hazard protection unit, and your health. And then if we go first of all on the left hand side, here is a little sort of chill out room with a kitchen. And other things. Moving on here, we have the cabins, or the number 1. And they're all individually decorated and set dressed with decent views, other features. And we come out of the cabin area and we move in to here. It's the bar, you know, if you just fancy like entertaining. Fireplace. There are some little pop-ins now and then on No Man's Sky with the texturing on the posters and things. It happens on all of the console platforms. I'm not sure about PC. I think I've seen it on a couple of PC videos as well, but it doesn't matter. It happens only very quickly, and also now and then. Then we have the aquarium and terrarium. Then up here into the workshop. The antimatter reactor. That hollow table hasn't loaded in properly. Interesting. I think that's a bug. Hello Games will fix that. And then out onto the base computer, the roof, and just a nice vista. It's a pity the planet later on in the day has this horrible yellow sky, but it is what it is. It used to be blue skies all the time until the update. Then into where all the storage is. And the trade computer. And that is our headquarters on this planet. We'll do one more. So I want to keep these little Namasky videos short and sweet, so I don't take up too much of your valuable time, which I am extremely glad that you choose to spend with me. It's really appreciated. And like I said, every like, every subscribe keeps me coming back to do more and more. I'm waiting at the moment for another update to Crimson Desert. I'm addicted to that game, to say the least. It is really impressive, and on the Xbox Series X, even in quality mode, it runs really well for me, and it's going to start running even better with the next patch, with lots of quality of life and lots of other things. But that said, let's pick another base. I think for this one we'll go to the Ice Base 0. You might recognise this one from my Tower of Power video, and I didn't get much of a chance to show you Ice Base 0 since I was only going to do the Tower of Power. One thing I did neglect to mention that you can do with the Tower of Power, and I'll do it as a kind of addendum on this when we arrive, as we scoot through the extra dimensional tunnel. I am not going to hum the Doctor Who theme because that will probably get the video struck. You might notice we've arrived in a different place, next to the teleporter with all the batteries. That's right, you can slap a teleporter into the Tower of Power right in the centre, and because it's powered by the grid itself, it will all run without the need to connect it up. I have a wire cloaking system on this base as well. It's out of sight, out of mind, hidden away. So here it is. Let's give you the classic photo mode overview first. So up we go. This is one of my favourite outposts actually. I really like how it looks. I'm very much a fan of doing these sweeping builds in the design, pyramids and so on. They just look cool. And then we'll just have a quick tour of the interior. I love this planet. The atmosphere on it is fantastic. If you sit on this planet at night, the sound effects are really great. Here's a landing pad. We're going through the front double sliding doors. So in through here into this little warm antechamber, but if you are cold you can just pop on the heating units and it will make the cold status go away. And then a bit more of a warm by a fire. I love these fireplaces. I use them a lot. Then out here first, we'll go into here. On-site storage again. Trading computer. A bit of a different design. I wanted to make it look kind of like a warehouse. And then out onto this. Nice landing pad for smaller ships. And then we've got my little manufacturing with medium refiners, some food processors and various hydroponics. And then finally, using a teleporter, we can actually get up into part of this place that's above. So we're actually above now. There's a nice little bedroom. More chairs, another heating unit, nice little sofa by the window. And I love doing these little decorations and things. This was quite a fun one to put together. It took a little bit of doing, but I think in the end it came out quite nicely. And that is indeed the 2 headquarters that I have to show you. I will be showing you some more things as time ticks on, including one of my sea bases. I only have the one at the moment, but I'm thinking of constructing a bigger one. But with the update to the water and the ocean floor in general, it's now far more interesting to go exploring down there. It's quite an experience. That's it though. So thank you for staying with me. If you've watched this far, I really appreciate it. More to come from me. So stay safe, take care, have fun, and enjoy the game. If you haven't tried No Man's Sky, or you are somewhat daunted by it, then let me know if you'd like some beginner guides, because I wouldn't mind probably doing some little beginner guides to No Man's Sky. My advice is always set the game to like the casual or normal or whatever you feel like in the expansive difficulty settings, and just play it how you want. Until then though, bye for now.